Broadcasting live from Jakarta, Indonesia, I am Nandi Afia. It's 10 minutes in news, serving you the hottest and the most leading news of 10 minutes, January 15th, 2016. Your news, our business. Let's start our first. Jakarta attacks, deadly blast, Sarat hit Indonesian capital. At least 2 people were killed after armed men carried out a gun and bomb attacks in the heart of capital Jakarta, Indonesia. 5 attackers also died, police said. Manhunt is underway for other suspects. Information on the toll varied in the aftermath, with some officials putting the number of dead as high as 6. There have so far been no claims of responsibility, but one analyst likened the time attacks to the Paris massacre, where ISIS struck several locations at the same time. Among the victims was at least one foreign national, authorities said. Another 19 people, including another foreigner, were injured, he said. A Dutch national has been severely injured and is now undergoing surgery at a hospital in Jakarta. Angel Samura, security advisor Netherlands Embassy Jakarta, told us. The 5 blasts took place Thursday morning on the Tamrin Street, an entertainment and shopping district with various Western chains. It was the first major attack in Jakarta since 2009, simultaneous attacks on the JW Marriott and Ritz-Carlton hotels, which killed 7. With the investigation still going on, several things were unclear. Exactly how many gunmen were involved and how many locations they struck. Indonesian earthquake kills 12. Powerful earthquake jolted the Indonesian island of Sulawesi Sunday, killing at least 12 people and leaving 30 others hospitalized. The official news agency said officials feared the death toll could rise. And joining with us, our correspondent Nela Rosiana. Hi Nela, what's going on there?
Okay Nandi, here is what happened. The magnitude 6 earthquake struck early Sunday when many residents were just beginning to awaken. Meteorological and Geophysics Agency said the quake was centered about 12 miles north of the coastal city of Parepare in South Sulawesi province. Hundreds of houses and buildings were damaged in Parepare, 870 miles north of capital Jakarta. Some witnesses said the quake lasted as long as 30 seconds. Others said it shook the ground for 3 seconds. Most of the dead and injured were hit by falling debris from crumbling houses and buildings. He said cars and motorcycles were also damaged. 7 people were reported killed in Parepare, while life died in surrounding districts. Search crew were reported killed in Parepare, while life died in surrounding districts. Search crew were combing through rubble for survivors throughout the region. The quake was the latest in series of calamities to hit Indonesia. A jetliner crashed Friday on the island of Sumatra, killing all 234 aboard. The country is still surrounded in thickets and smoke from hundreds of smoldering forest fires in Indonesia. The worst drought in half a century brought famine and disease to some parts of the south. Magnitude 6.0 can cause considerable damage. It centered in an urban area. Parepare is the second largest city in South Sulawesi and has a population of 100,000. Indonesia is prone to earthquakes because it is situated on the so-called Pacific Rings of Fire, which stretches from North America across the North Pacific through Japan and Southeast Asia to New Zealand.
Okay Nela, I'm gonna ask you some question. The first is, how about the tsunami? Does the earthquake affect the tsunami or not?
Earthquake doesn't affect tsunami, Nandi. People in Sulawesi are really embarrassed. They really need medicine, food, clothes. Some of their homes damaged, even destroyed. So they really need help.
So Nela, how about the government over there? Did they observe the location?
Until now, they haven't come yet in the location maybe. It's because the tracks also destroyed, so it's hard to cut or even transportation pass to way or road. Maybe.
12 years ago, a magnitude 9.1 earthquake struck beneath the Indian Ocean near Indonesia, generating a massive tsunami that claimed more than 230,000 lives in 14 different countries. One of the deadliest natural disasters ever recorded. Tsunamis are giant waves caused by earthquakes or volcanic eruption under the sea. Out in the depths of the oceans, the tsunami waves don't dramatically increase in height, but as the waves travel inland, they build up to higher and higher heights as the depth of the ocean decreases. Indonesia is prone to earthquakes due to its location on the Pacific Rings of Fire, an arc of volcanoes and fault lines encircling the Pacific Basin. Today, many of communities have recovered, though painful memories and some ruined structures remain in place. Across Asia today, memorials were held in remembrance of the thousands of victims. Amid the commemorations, continue warning from earthquakes experts that early warning systems need even more development and funding in the region.
Okinawa. We'll wait for the next information. Report live from Sulawesi, our correspondent Nella Rosiana. See you again next time for another 10 minutes of news. Don't miss Mario after this and Homecoming Max. I'll see you in the next 10 minutes.